Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Thursday morning to you. We're on a Thursday, so on our Mindset Thursday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And the question today is, what life do you choose to have? Which is a bit of an open question. See, life happens to all of us. We all have challenges, problems, setbacks, but you all have to face and overcome and find the solution to that problem and move ourselves forward. And that actually helps us become a better person and improves our situation, improves our mindset. But that's not always the case. Sometimes we actually use it as a negative effect. It makes us go in a bad way, in a bad direction, because we're choosing bad choices. I remember hearing years ago a story about 2 brothers. They were twin brothers. Both grew up exactly the same. Unfortunately, their mother passed away early, so the father brought the boys up. But the father struggled to bring the boys up, and he was an alcoholic, drank all the time, and was abusive to the boys, used to beat them, was horrible. And he did the same thing to both boys. Both twin boys had both the same upbringings. And then he did this throughout their youth and their teenage years. And then later in life, both boys settled down. And the one boy, he actually became abusive, a drunk, and abused his kids. And they said to him, well, why are you like the way you are? And he said, well, what do you expect me to be like? My father was that to me, so I'm bound to be in the same way as he was. I learned what he learned, and he taught me how to be, and that was why I am the way I am. And the other brother, they asked him, and he said, well, he turned into be a great dad. He never drank, and he became very successful. And they said, well, how did you become so successful? And he said, well, I didn't want to be what my father was. I learned my father to school to taught me that's not how I want to be. I had a choice to either, do I do the same thing as father told me? Do I repeat the whole process on my family and be drinking a lot, alcoholic, and abuse my kids? Or do I think, no, I'm not. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to decide to be a good version. I'm going to learn my past as a school to learn from and move myself in the best direction I can to help myself become who I want to be. And we all have that same choice. We all decide how we want to be in our lives. Are we going to use our past as a school so we can move ourselves, decide not to do what happened to us to other people to improve in ourselves? Or do we just repeat the whole process and do the same thing to our kids and our family? So we do choose our life and where we're heading in our life. And instead, life's going to throw us problems, setbacks, and situations to overcome. It's not until we actually use our mind to actually think, okay, how do I solve this problem? How do I move myself forward? How do I make myself a better version of myself so that in the future I can solve problems easier? And I'm helping people along the way. So if you're improving yourself, you often help other people improve themselves. So it's just a knock-on effect. It all goes upwards. But if you face a negative situation, you start to sort of drink a lot, or you're abusive, you then go in a negative situation, you're heading downwards because you're actually abusing yourself and abusing people around you. So it's once you decide to actually think, okay, then I'm going to improve myself. I create my own life. No matter what's gone before me, that's life's happened. That's happened, it's gone. I can't change the past. But I can choose where the future I'm going to go, direction in my life, and which way I'm going to head, and how I'm going to act towards other people around me and myself. And once you take care of yourself, first of all, you can help other people move yourself and them forward. Happy days. Things go the way you want them to. So we do create our own life. We're first of all thinking about what happened to us in the past and how I'm going to change that in the future to make it better. And then we move forward and take the action needed to move ourselves in that direction. Happy days. There we are. Have yourself a good one. All the best for now.